Sai Ram,
Sai
Dr.
Ram.
Jumsai. Welcome to Face to Face in Singapore. It's a real pleasure to have you face to face, meeting a global audience in that sense. What I want to ask you at the onset itself is, as a Buddhist and as a Sai devotee, there are values in all religions. Buddhism has got the 5 precepts. Bhagavan has given 5 values. Do they merge, or is there more value to what you're doing with Bhagavan's teachings?
Bhagavan's teachings have given me greater understanding of Buddhism. So it's really something that helps me to be a better Buddhist. And this is happening all over the world, where Swami's teachings will help people of all religions to be a better religious person in their own religion, because we do not try to change anybody. Swami said, when you are Christian, be the best Christian. When you are Buddhist, be the best Buddhist. When you are Muslim, be the best Muslim.
I agree with you. As a Buddhist myself, I've become a better Buddhist, and so has my wife and my children, because of Bhagavan's given a greater understanding of insight, and the way he talks about the Buddha and Lord Jesus Christ, or even people like Lincoln. Every now and then he gives examples and gives you different insights altogether, you see.
Yes.
What are the 3 greatest transformations that have happened to you after being a Sai devotee?
Well, let me say that Swami has put me through many workshops to transform me. Okay, naturally, the very first meeting is very important for me, because when I first arrived some 24 years ago in Puttapati, my first sight of Swami, and I was a long way away, okay, because it's birthday celebration, and I couldn't get anywhere close to Swami. It was quite some distance away. But when he came out for darshan, suddenly I was shivering, I was crying, and I felt there's a lot of light and energy entering my body. Okay, and that was a real transformation. I knew that my search has ended. There's no longer any need for me to search anywhere else, because I was always on the search. I was always trying to find a guru or somebody who could teach me, and I was not satisfied throughout my life, really, because I met many teachers, many yogis, but...
And ajahns?
Yes, and ajahns, yes, acharyas. But it was when I met Swami that I knew that my journey has ended.
What clicked? Just seeing one darshan from a distance,
Yes.
and something completely soaked and clicked and touched your soul, sort of the inner being of your core of your heart. What is it about this, looking at our guru, looking at Swami? What is it that entered you?
Well, physically I felt a lot of energy entering, that there was light entering my body, and I was shaking, shivering and crying, but it was peaceful, very peaceful, and I just felt that that's it.
That is a first transformation.
Yes.
Second and third?
Well, the second transformation, Swami wanted to make sure that I'm no longer attached to worldly things. At that time, I was a very successful businessman. I had many businesses. I was shareholders in many companies. I was president of companies. And suddenly, I lost everything. Just overnight, something happened. People turned away. Some of them just took the shares away, all kinds of happenings, and suddenly I had no business, I had nothing. Okay, so at that time I received a telegram from Puttapati. I was told to go to see Swami, and I was to give a talk for teachers in Puttapati. So,
were you involved in education then?
well, not really, but
You mentioned business, you see, that's why
yes,
I
I
asked.
was in business more than anything else. But before that, I was teaching at university. So I kept up lecturing, but in my spare time, okay. But mostly I was concentrating on business.
What subjects were you lecturing on at that time?
Um, well, I still did some lectures in engineering, in science, environment, but mostly it has become EHV, human values. Okay, it's already changing towards human values, education, and so on. And so I went to see Swami. I bought the cheapest ticket that was available because I was in some financial difficulty at that time. So I went to Puttapati and I gave that lecture. Then Swami called me, okay, to a private interview. It was not a normal darshan, a normal interview, but he asked me to go to his room, and so I went there, and that was an opportunity for me to complain to Swami. Why is all this happening? Swami put up his hand. I know. You've lost all your business. You are in great financial difficulty. I just want to test you. That's what he said. And of course, that was very touching when he said he wants to test me. And I realized that everything is Swami. Swami is planning something, doing something. And that was a real transformation for me, because I realized that it's all Swami, and I should not be attached to anything. What he